Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Sector 5. I'm your host, as always, Cody, the Hangman Heinzman, and we just finished watching Fastlane, which means I am here to give the rundown/review of Fastlane. So, let's get started. Again, we'll go down the list the same way that I did when I did the predictions, just to keep them little cohesive to each other. So if you watch the predictions, you know what's coming in the review, or if you watch the review, you know the order I did the predictions. So, let's get started with the first thing that we have on the list. It really doesn't need much to talk about. Cutting Edge Peep Show with New Day. Again, really not much to talk about. They brought out the League of Nations. I'm just remembering one thing that I need to remember to write down as I'm talking. But we did see the League of Nations come out. Looks like not too far of a chance of potential League of Nations facing against the New Day. Be interesting to see, though. Next up, we had, of course, this is not the order that they did the matches, just the order that I have them wrote down. So next up, we have The Big Show versus, I did this before, Big Show, Ryback, and Kane versus the Wyatt family. Winner of that match was surprisingly, actually, Big Show, Ryback, and Kane. I say surprisingly because if you've seen the predictions, I kind of thought the Wyatt family was going to win this, which leads to a WrestleMania match. But maybe, actually, it's kind of better this way. Having them have a big win would see a Wyatt family keep going after these guys, and we'll see it again at WrestleMania. Next up, one of the matches that I missed. We had Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks tag up to face Naomi and Tamina Snuka. Winner of this match was Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And as I said in the predictions, a tag team, it's not really a tag team. They seem to have acted like one after the match was over with. But, again, tag team, it's not really a tag team. Of course they're going to win, because WWE has just this thing for that. Next up, we have Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles. Winner of this match was AJ Styles, which I don't know if it really surprised many people that AJ Styles won this matchup, because, you know, as I said in the predictions, and I keep saying as I said in the predictions, which makes it less likely you'll see my predictions. AJ Styles, this was his first pay-per-view matchup, legitimately. Made debut at Royal Rumble, but, of course, this is his first pay-per-view, not, making a debut or, actually in a match. So, of course, we were going to see AJ Styles win that match. Next match that I didn't do in my predictions and that I didn't write down. Next up was a match I didn't do in the predictions that I'm writing down as we speak. We had R-Truth versus Curtis Axel of the Social Outcasts. And winner of this match was Curtis Axel because of Goldust. Of course, if you've been following, Goldust has basically been trying to get with R-Truth. He's been basically doing what he did with Booker T. And so he came out there to support R-Truth, but instead he threw Axl Rose into the ring underneath R-Truth's feet, and he had to jump up. Curtis Axel got the roll up, and he got the victory. So it was just thrown in there. They're trying to push the Social Outcasts for, I don't know what reason, but the Social Outcasts are getting a push for some reason. So that's all the non-title matches. We're going on to title matches now. First title match I have wrote down, we have Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. Winner of this match, and still, your Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. I kind of figured we were going to see Ziggler win it, just for the sheer fact of it'd be not just funny, but surprised me that Ziggler didn't win it, because I thought that Ziggler was just going to win it because of the shock factor. As I said in my predictions, it was more or less a last-second match. We need to add some more excitement, so here's an Intercontinental Championship match, and I figured Dolph Ziggler would take the win on that one. But I have some thoughts on what we could see at WrestleMania with the Intercontinental Championship, but that'll be saved for predictions, and I might put it in there if it happens. Next up, we had Charlotte versus Brie Bella for the Divas Championship, and the winner of this match, and still your Divas Champion, was Charlotte. Basically, I didn't see Brie Bella winning because I still think either Charlotte is going to hold the title until she beats Nikki Bella's streak, or it's going to be Nikki Bella wins the title back from Charlotte. One of the two. So next up, we had the actual kickoff match that I also missed. We had Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto. United States Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls. And I was more or less right in my predictions when I said the first fall would be Kalisto, second fall would be Del Rio, third fall would be Kalisto with a roll-up. I would not predict that the first fall for Kalisto would be a disqualification, but that's what it was. Del Rio started the match, then eventually hit Kalisto with the chair, which gave Kalisto the first fall. Then Del Rio got the second fall, and then Kalisto got the roll-up pin for the victory. And still, United States Champion Kalisto. So, once again, no titles changed hands at this pay-per-view. So let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this review. Who won the triple threat match? Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Winner faces Triple H at WrestleMania. I'll just go ahead and straight out say it. Winner of this match is Roman Reigns. So, as I said earlier, Roman Reigns wins the match. We did see couple times the reunion of the Shield. Of course we would see it. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I really hope that at this point they're not going to turn Ambrose and Reigns against each other. I really would like to see them stay together. I said that in the predictions and everything. It's just, I don't want to see them break up, because I like their brotherhood that they got. So that was it for Fastlane. I cannot wait. 42 days away, we have the granddaddy of them all pay-per-views, WrestleMania. And of course, I will be doing the WrestleMania predictions when that comes around. And also, keep watch, because since Fastlane has ended, Raw after Raw after Raw, we will be getting entries into the Hall of Fame. And of course, me and Brother Crusher Becker will continue to give the Hall of Fame tributes that we do. We've got Stings up, and we'll continue going as we learn more. Of course, from here on out, we should know more people. And as always, I'm Cody the Hangman Huntsman. That's Brother Crusher Becker walking in the background.
Wrestling laundry.
And that's just how it is.